Happy Friday, St. Francis in the field. This is Father Justin here with your Friday finale. I have 3 things that I want to talk to you about. First is youth confirmation. That is going to start after the 10 o'clock service on February 26th. All youth can, well, here's the deal. Many of you ask me who can attend youth confirmation. Usually the bishop gives us an idea. Our bishop's pretty generous in the age. I'm thinking that it kind of depends on the youth. They are making, what confirmation is an adult affirmation of your baptismal vows. So when you talk to your youth, if you feel they're in a position to make that affirmation and begin exploring what that might look like, then have them come. Because here's the thing, they can come and then we might get to the other side and they may say, hey, Father Justin, I'm not quite ready to do that. Or you may say, hey, after you talk to your youth, maybe we're not quite ready to do that. Or they may say, yeah, right here for this moment in my life, I want to be confirmed. We're going to begin those classes on February 26th after the 10 o'clock service in the youth room, which is in our brand new youth building that is, as you face the sanctuary, because I'm standing with my back to the sanctuary doors, it's to your right. So I hope you'll consider joining us, definitely high schoolers, and then the middle schoolers, like I said, we just have to kind of see where they're at, developmentally, spiritually, and just kind of work through it and see where we land. Second thing, small groups. Love the people that have signed up. Love that you're interested in the small groups. We've had some great sign-ups. I want to encourage all of you as we enter into 2023 to consider signing up to join a small group. Shelley Turner and Matt Ray have done a fantastic job putting this together. We're going to try to build the groups regionally. There's going to be a myriad of ages represented. We are still looking for some hosts, and all that means is you're going to open your home or create space somewhere for a group to gather. You don't have to be the expert in the topic. You don't have to be an expert in the Bible. You just have to be an expert in hospitality. And by that I mean saying, hey, I'm so glad you're here. Let's explore this together. And the group's primary focus is fellowship, so getting together, getting to know one another, praying for different things within your group and for the parish, and then study. And the study will be driven by Father Rick and myself as you look back on the previous Sunday's sermon. So when these small groups are launched, if you meet on a Tuesday, you'll be looking at Sunday's sermon. If you meet on a Saturday, you'll be looking at Sunday's sermon. So no matter where or when you're meeting, you'll be looking at the Sunday that just happened, that sermon, and I or Father Rick will provide you with questions to explore. So that's the gist of small groups. Our church is growing. Obviously, particularly if you come to the 10 o'clock, but even the 8 o'clock service, you've seen it taking on new life and taking a lot longer to serve communion is what one church member told me. All these are great things, and as that happens, one of the ways that we can build relationships and grow together is in small groups, is connecting in a smaller setting. So that when you come to church and it's really full, you'll recognize a few faces and you can come take part. And think about those folks who are brand new here who may not have as much history as some of us do. That'll give them a place to plug in. I'll be able to say to a newcomer, hey, here's a great small group in your neighborhood. Go check that out. Great people, and you'll have a chance to really walk with folks as they come into the life of St. Francis. And the last but not least, one of our youth, and I mentioned this past Sunday, the Diary of Anne Frank. She's in this production through Apex Theater, and they have 2 showings, and this poster is on our church door. But if you're seeing this video, the first showing is tomorrow, and the next showing is at 2 p.m. on Sunday, the 22nd. So the 21st and 22nd, Ava LaGuardia is playing in this play, The Diary of Anne Frank. What a great story. Come support our youth. If you don't have any plans this weekend, or if you do have some plans and you can work this in, 2 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. on Saturday the 21st and 2 p.m. on Sunday, both at St. John's Cathedral, downtown Jacksonville. They're moving the production into the cathedral for those 2 showings, and I hope you will come and take part. Ava has worked really hard. She's a faithful youth here in the church and just faithful in her faith walk. And what a great story. Something that we probably all should pause when we get all excited about different things in life and remember, get a little dose of, I call this, every time I read the Diary of Anne Frank and study it, I call it a dose of humility. But what a great way to come together, support a youth, hear a powerful story, and remind ourselves why we do what we do as Christians. Have a great rest of your week. Pray for us happeners as we begin our work this weekend, and I will see you Sunday.